Welcome back to the My Managed Career with Wrexham, and in this episode, the regular season of the Championship League kicks off, but we also got the transfer window open, which is exciting times and a lot to discuss in this episode, but it's not up to me who we potentially bring in or sell, it's up to Sean Harvey and ChatGPT, so let's head over to his office now and discuss some options. The 25-26 season August transfer window is open, and we have a budget of 9.38 mil, which works out to be 180k per week. With the transfer budget of 9.38 mil, we're in a solid position to strengthen the squad for the Championship League. Since we've already integrated youth talents like Jack Ball into the first team, it's time to focus on filling key areas where depth or quality might be lacking. Suggest focus areas: wing, left wing, right wing. Current situation is Elijah Just is solid on the right wing, but the depth behind him is thin. Jones has moved to the left wing, but additional options would help, especially with the long championship season. Recommendations: look for a winger who are comfortable playing as inside forwards and can provide depth. Focus on younger or development talent who are willing to be part of a rotation. Striker: current situation, Mullen and Marriott are experienced, but both are in their 30s and might start to decline soon. Sam Dolby also has limited potential, so this is an area to improve. Recommendation: consider using a portion of the budget for a young, pacey striker who can compete for the starting role. Since Ball is also versatile, this new signing could give us more flexibility in attack. Our scout reports have brought back the following reports on these players. Yengi, striker, 26 years of age, overall 68 with a possible 71. Rocco Vata, right wing, age 20, overall 68 with a possible 83. David Washington, striker, 20 years old, overall 72 with a possible 82. Terry Taylor, CDM, 24 with an overall 66 and a potential 71. Kamal Miller, CB, 28 years of age with an overall 72 with a possible potential of 72. Garang Kuol, left wing, age 19, overall 68 with a possibility of 78. Tom Bradshaw, striker, age 33, overall 70 with a potential of 70. Priority targets: Garang Kuol, a good backup option for the left wing, young and has potential to grow. Rocco Vata, high potential at a young age and could solve our winger depth issue while developing into a key player. Consider Kamal Miller, reliable and ready to contribute immediately to strengthen our defence. David Washington, he brings both current quality and future potential. If we want a long-term striker solution, he's the best option. Terry Taylor, a decent rotation option, but not a priority. Short-term veteran. Tom Bradshaw, if you want a short-term veteran striker, Bradshaw could provide stability, but this would be a temporary fix. Let's start negotiations for the two priority players. Garang Kuol, current market rate is 2.3 mil, but it could need to go to 3 mil. Are you okay with that? His current wage is 37k, so what other guidelines I need to follow with negotiations for transfer and wages? For Garang Kuol, I'm comfortable with pushing the transfer fee up to 3 mil if necessary, given his potential and fit for the squad. As for wages, 37 is quite high for our current structure, so I'd recommend aiming to negotiate down to around 20 to 25 per week. You can include performance-based incentives or bonuses to sweeten the deal, but try to keep the base salary within that range to maintain the wage structure balance. Let me know how you go with negotiations. So there we have it. The guidelines have been set by Sean Harvey. We cannot go over 3 million for transfer, so we will try to go 2.5 mil to start off with. His value is 2.3, and we'll see if we're able to get him for that extra 200k. So there we have it. Newcastle are willing to depart with Kuol. Now we just need to finalise his player wages, and this could be the first signing of the 25-26 season. Let's see if we're able to get this over the line with his agent. We'll potentially look to go rotation. If not, the highest we want to be going is important, because we obviously don't want him getting upset, being that he is on a rotation kind of position at the moment. So we'll go rotation first, and it's locked in important first. That's disappointing. We'll go 5 years. I'm happy with that. We'll disregard any release clause. That's not an issue for that one. Now, wage-wise, we really only have between 20 to 25 mil. So we'll go the 20. We'll look at doing a bit of a signing bonus as well for him to join the club. So 250k there. Now, performance-based bonuses, I'm not a big fan of them, obviously, for just appearance only, but we might be able to do it with goal scoring. We'll set it for, if he scores 10 to 15 goals, I'm happy to, give him a little bit of money. So we'll switch it over to goals here. And I think with the 10 goals, we might look to add another 50k on top. So it's 20k wages, 250k signing bonus, and 50k for goals. We'll see if we can get that over the line, and we can't, unfortunately. He wants 22.5 per week, but he wants 310,000 for 10 goals. There's no chance we're going to be doing that. Now, tension's not too high, so I might be able to make some changes back down on the weekly wage. I would love to only keep it at 20k, being that we don't have a lot of money to spend. Obviously, up in the top left-hand corner, we're down to 7 mil, or just over 7 mil, but we'll change the goals down to 50k. We'll change the wage back to the 20k per week, but I'll actually bump the signing bonus up to max 300k. And if we can get him over the line with that, then I'm happy. But ultimately, I don't really want to go too much for this type of position, especially with him only being 68 overall at the moment. So we'll see if that gets over the line, and it does. So Garang will be signing with WREXHAM, and he'll be joining us this season in this transfer window. We potentially won't play him straight away. We'll put him into rotation, but I'm sure we'll be able to get him a game at some point throughout this episode to see what he can showcase out on that left wing. We obviously got Jones, who could potentially move into the striker for that role as well, that game. So we'll see if that combination works for us. But we're able to get Garang across from Newcastle for 2.5 mil, which I think is a great signing for us. And obviously it's going to be a big improvement to our depth on those wing positions. We have secured Kuol with a 2.5 mil transfer deal, and his wages are 20k per week, 300k signing bonus, and 50k if he scores 10 goals. He'll be joining the club this transfer window and will play a sub-rotation position to start with. That's a solid signing. Garang's potential and wage structure fits well within our budget, and the performance bonus is a smart way to incentivise his contribution. Starting him as a sub-rotation position is a good move to integrate him into the squad gradually while giving him the opportunity to prove himself. If you want to focus on adding another priority signing during this transfer window, just let me know. Rocco Vata, current market rate is 2.5 mil, but it could need to go up to 3 mil. Are you okay with that? His current wage is 15k, so what wage guidelines do I need to follow with negotiations? For Rocco Vata, if his market range is around 2.5 to 3 mil, I recommend starting negotiations at 25 mil to gauge interest. Given his current wage of 15k, we can consider to offer a contract in the 10 to 20 weekly range to stay competitive while not exceeding our budget. Be prepared to negotiate for potential bonuses such as performance incentives or appearance fees, which can make the deal more appealing for both parties without impacting our weekly budget significantly. So Rocco Vata is up for grabs here. We are going to go see if we can get him for around 2.5 million from Watford. He is the winger that I put in my sights and I was desperate for Sean Harvey to say yes to. So we will go 2.7. We do not want to waste any time around here. We want to make sure we secure it, and we definitely do. We get the transfer over the line. We keep it under the 3 mil guidelines that Sean Harvey gave us. But now it's the contract negotiations. He's obviously on a current wage of 15,000. We'll potentially look to see if we can bring him in on a rotation role. He wants important, so we can't even attempt to do that. We will try, but he'll obviously deny that one, I'm sure, being that his class and his potential, he definitely wants to be playing some games, that's for sure. He's obviously going to be in rotation with Eliza Just on the right wing. He might be able to play a bit of striker position, maybe a bit of cam as well. So we'll definitely be able to give him some game time, and that's it. He definitely wants importance, so we'll stick with that. We don't want to lose this contract. We'll look to see if we can do 5 years with him as well. He's happy to do that. Release clause, we don't want. We don't want anyone coming in and trying to poach him away on a release clause. Now, he's come back with 10,500, signing bonus of 100k, and goals at 15 goals for 260k. I'm actually pretty happy with that. It's, he needs to put the numbers on the board to achieve that 260k. Obviously, the signing bonus, he gets 100k, but, he gets those goals. I'm willing to pay 260. We were going to do it anyway as a signing bonus. So why not get it over the line with some incentives and get him to perform to be able to achieve those type of numbers. Now we're going to work him straight into rotation, so he won't start in the next match, but we will definitely give him some game time, potentially with Cure as well. and that could be in the second or third match of this episode. He will be rocking the number 21, playing on that right wing position, but I've got a strong feeling that he can also move into a cam role and potentially play in the striker position as well. So we'll see what he can do and then potentially work it from there. Now, they're saying that we spent a little bit too much. I think the 2.7 that I went in with, they're going to say we could have potentially got for a lot less, which we could have got about 2 mil. I'm happy with the price because Vata was definitely the one that I wanted to pick up. I just need to make sure Sean Harvey was obviously on the same page as me. I think he's going to be a great addition. Obviously, can play right wing, left wing, striker, and potentially cam. With his development plan, I think we work on his inside forward, which is going to be his ball control, agility, and his goal scoring potential as well. So yeah, obviously he's a winger, is what he's currently working on his development, but the position that we will do will be inside forward for him because it's going to improve the goal scoring component, but also that ball control and agility. Now, looking at Kuol, he's also came into the squad. His development plan will also look to be inside forward, again, working on that ball control, dribbling and agility, and finishing off the goal scoring opportunities, acceleration, everything like that's 100% what we need. But I think we need to work on that ball control and dribbling, especially while we're in simulation. It's important that the wingers have a good first touch with the ball. Now, that's enough about the transfer market. Let's jump into the first match of the episode, which will be against Preston. We are now in the Championship League, so the level of competition is going to take that next step up. We obviously first match of the regular season. We had a great pre-season. We've now changed that formation to a 4-2-1-3 combination. Now, one of the bugs that are in FC 25 at the moment is the formation that shows up in the starting lineups. Unfortunately, it's hit and miss. Sometimes it keeps showing the diamond setup that we had or the new formation. So I do apologise for that. But we do have Preston here at the racecourse in our first match in front of the home fans. We obviously have scored 5 goals in the last 3 matches with Jones. He's been in phenomenal form through the pre-season, and we're hoping he can continue that into the regular season. Mullen will be taking that striker position up front. He has cemented that as his permanent spot for now. Obviously, it's all based on performance. While he had a great season last season, it's all about the now, and there we have it. Unfortunately, we've still got that bug there where it's showing the diamond setup of the 4-1-2-1-2, but we will be going with the 4-2-1-3 formation, and that puts the 2 wingers in with Elijah Just and Jones. Ball with it at the moment, out to Just. He finds Barnett on the wing, gets it down the right-hand side, curls it into the box. He's got Jones underneath it, but unfortunately Woodman gets across there and has safe hands for Preston. Ball out here to Potts. Ball sliding across, trying to get in front defensively. Nice play there by the young kid. Can he cut off the passing lanes? He does well, gets in front of it. Nice play there by Ball. It's on the outside, ball through to Jones. Good movement. Oh, great pass there by Jones. There's going to be a penalty advantage, but we don't need it. Elijah Just for the first of the regular season, coming off that right wing. I expect plenty of goals for him. He's obviously a talented young footballer with plenty of upside that came to us in the January window. Now he's in his preferred position on the right wing. And obviously, from what we saw in the pre-season, he's definitely got a knack for scoring goals. And he scores the first here in the regular season. Nice steal there by Dobson, but Ball, unfortunately, unable to get away from the defence. Ball goes down, Clearworth. Nice play by him. Barnett down to Dobson. Tries to get away from the defender. Can't. Ball back into the middle here for Preston. Chip over the top. Nice close down there by Clearworth, but he loses it once again. Barnett. Dobson in the line there. Clearworth. Nice play there by him. Clears it out to Dobson. He's going to find Ball here down the right-hand side. He's got Elijah trying to make a break. Slows the play down. Waits for Mullen. Fortunately, the pass wasn't the best, but does ricochet back to Mullen. Ball here, settling it. Gets it down to Barnett. Jumps over the defender. And it's going to be a corner here, 23 minutes in. Dobson taking this corner here with McLean now on the bench. Into the box, but unfortunately Woodman gets up tall. and we don't have an opportunity to at least attack that set piece. Mullen sliding across here, Story with it. Potts down to Rathbone. Dobson through the ball here, gets on the outside of his defender. Unfortunately couldn't get past the next one. Ball into the middle, Taylor here for Preston. And he's going to be offside on that one. We've had some opportunities. Obviously, it's wet football at the moment, so some of the passes haven't been the best. They're quite heavy on it. Eliza got the ball here, takes a shot. Oh, tried to curl it past Woodman, but good reaction there by the keeper. Rathbone's going to have to slide out here, supporting Bolt on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, Preston get the pass away, so Brunt's going to have to slide across. Nice play there by Brunt. Probably one of our best players last season was Brunt, and we're looking for another big campaign here in the 25-26 season. Him and Clearworth have worked a good combination since they got paired up. And Brunt underneath there, nice play there by him. Rathbone clears the ball out in the middle, down the ball. Does have Mudden running the line, gets it on the outside, but unfortunately couldn't get it past that last line. Jones pounces on the loose ball here, gets on the outside, gets himself into the box. Pass into Eliza Just, but I think it's come off the foot of Lindsay there. Just before the break, we get the 2-point advantage. Jones trying to get a pass back into his winger inside the box there. Closed down there by the defender. He puts a foot out, and Woodman, unfortunately, unable to react, and Lindsay will be kicking himself going into the break, allowing that goal in there, giving Wrexham that 2-point advantage just before the break. Ball sliding across here. Nice play there by Rathbone. Jones with the ball, but we're going to go into the break there. Currently 2 points up. We obviously scored a nice goal from the left side with Jones combining with Eliza Just from the right. And defensively, we were good as well. Obviously keeping them nil at the moment. Ball sliding across here, trying to get up defensively. Barnett's doing the same, trying to get aggressive. Nice play there by Barnett. Ball down to Rathbone's got a bit of space in the middle. Jones on the left. Sets himself. Unfortunately, took the ball too far, but Taylor defensively there for Preston. Barnett pouncing on that loose ball there. Down to Dobson. He's got Rathbone in the middle. He's got Jones and Mullen. Sets himself through to Just. Takes a shot. Unfortunately, once again, defensively coming across Preston, cutting us off on that play. Dobson's going to have to slide here. Ball goes wide. Bolton able to get across there. With the pace of Bolton, that's definitely a big advantage, with obviously McLean being a little bit slower. Long ball down to Just. He does have Barnett, but he finds Mullen instead. He's going to be offside on that one. Potentially would have been better off going out wide through to Barnett on that right wing position. We will do a switch out ourselves, and that is bringing on McLean for Barnett, and that will be in the right back position. We obviously need to look at depth of left and right back positions, being that we don't have much. We've got a lot of youth academy players, but their skill sets are down in the 50s at the moment, and I don't think they're anywhere near being up in the Championship League at the moment for an overall. Nice long ball through to Mullen. Great pass. Sets himself, and he slides that one in there past the keeper for the third of the match. He's first on the board. First game of the regular season. Can he have another big season? I'm sure he can. Have a look at this. Gets on the outside of his defender and just chips it over the top of the sliding keeper. And it's good to see Mullen on the board here early on in the regular season. Ball has played well in the cam position as well. He's been obviously a big contributor. I think Rathbone has continued the form of playing strong out of that centre defensive mid. He still gets up and plays a bit more of an attacking role. And Dobson as well, that sliding defence by him, being able to cover both left and right side. I think we've got a real winning combination with that set up at the moment. Long ball here, Jones underneath, gets the ball down to Ball, sets himself, long ball through to Just. That's a great pass. He's got Mullen with him, little chip over the top. Oh, the wind stops it. Unfortunate there. The wind just grabbed it and threw it backwards, but an opportunity, that's for sure. Let me know in the comments if you do enjoy the weather effects in the play. Obviously, we're on simulation, so the high wind to low wind, so depending on what match, it could be high or low, but also weather conditions obviously add a big part to it, being that the footing of the players gets more challenging, and some of the passes can absolutely just stop dead from a long pass if it hits a puddle. So it does add another element of challenge to it, being that you never know if the ball's going to get to the player that you want. That's a bad defensive play there. We should get the ball back. I think it adds a bit of an element to it, but obviously it does make the gameplay a little bit more sluggish when it is heavy rain like today. Dobson with the ball now. Down to ball. He's got a long pass through to Mullen, but that was a poor pass there. Mullen does fight for it back. Dobson, legs taken out. Rathbone with it at the moment. Settles himself down to ball. He's going to try and get on the outside of the defence. Back pedals. Working his way over to the left-hand side. Great ball movement there. Gets himself into the box. Takes a bit of pace there. Beats the defender and through to Jones. Coming from the left to the striker position. But Jack Ball is an absolute superstar. Have a look at that play. He moves it from the right to the left. Dances around his defender. Splits two defenders there. Uses his pace. And then Jones getting himself right in position to be able to tap that ball in. That was a great goal, and it was all set up there by the young kid from the youth academy, Jack Ball. Unable to get the ball out there. Rathbone sliding across. Nice defensive play by him. Gets the ball down to Rathbone again. Through to Jones. Sets himself down to Mullen. Spins. Tries to get the ball through there to Just, but unfortunately unable to do so, and that should be it for this one. So we pick up 3 points to start our regular season campaign here in the Championship League. What a great performance, scoring 4 goals. Obviously 3 goals scored, 1 being an own goal for Lindsay. But we had Eliza Just, Mullen and Jones all on the scoreboard. But I think, take a bow, Jack Bird, for that last play. That was a phenomenal way to get from the right to the left, and it was good to see. Next matchup, we've got a Carabao Cup match against Burrows AFC, and it is going to be away from home as well. Now in this one, we're going to bring in the new recruits, the 2 signings that we had at the start of this episode with Kuol and Vata both starting. So Kuol will start on the left wing and Vata on the right wing. And then Jones will actually move into the striker position as well. So we'll trial potentially the combination for the future with all players still in their early 20s. So plenty of upside, plenty of potential. And this man here, 3 goals in his last 3 matches. Let's see what he can do here against Burrow. And it's going to be a big one here. Hopefully Vata and Kuol also have a great debut and they find their form within the squad. Now looking at the team for Burrow, they're going with a 4-2-3-1. So that's the combination they'll be going. And unfortunately, again, the bug in FC 25, they've put it as a 4-1-2-1-2, but we will be going the 4-2-1-3 combination. So the left and right winger, and then 2 centre defensive mids in the position instead of having 2 strikers that we previously were using. Nice play there by Brunt, cuts it off. Dobson, straight down the middle here to Ball. Gets on the outside. He does have Bolton. Slows it down. Gets the ball back here to Rathbone. Across to Dobson here. Long pass through there to Vata, but unfortunately, foot there of the defender cuts it off. Dobson with the steal here. But it's going to be too aggressive and they're going to call it back. 9 minutes in here. We've had a couple of opportunities to move the ball down the field, just not getting that last pass where we need it. Unfortunately, that's a bad ball control there from Ball. Bolton sliding across, but miscues on that one. Brunton pushing up aggressively. Nice play there by him. Cuts it off, down to Ball. Gets it through to Vata. Tried to squeeze it through to Jones, who was running the line down the inside. Unable to do so. And the ball goes out to the right-hand side. Barnett pushing down. He's going to have to slide across here. Back into the middle. Barnett sliding across. Nice play there by him. Clears it across here. The wing catches it, but Rathbone still regathers. Down to Dobson. Through to Ball here. Gets on the outside. Unfortunately, defence pushed up on him. Unable to step around, but Dobson again defensively comes up on that one. Through to Ball. He's got Jones, sets himself, tries to find Kuol on the outside, unable to do so. 24 minutes in, still 0-0 at the moment here in the Carabao Cup. Rathbone pushing across here, and he does get the foot to the ball, and it goes out for a throw in here for Burrow. Rathbone pushing down. Bolton's going to have to do the same. Dobson sliding across. And ball. Oh, he misses on that one. Nice block there from Dobson. Ball back to Barnes. Nice play there by Dobson once again. Ball's got the in the middle. Slows it down. Trying to find someone to pass it to. Steps back on the inside. Nice play there by him. Down to Kuol. Steps around. Back to Vata. Through the middle. Block shot, but Jones pounces on it for his second of the season. But again, Jack Ball looking dangerous in that cam position. Setting himself up. Finding Kuol on the left wing. Vata comes across from the right, and then Jones just finds his way in the middle of the field there. Ricocheted off the keeper. And he just slots in an easy goal on that one. So we do get that 1 point advantage here, 34 minutes into the first half of this Carabao Cup. Ball into the middle here. Nice play there by Rathbone. Settling himself. Big long ball through to Jones. Sets it down to Vata. Sets himself. Ricochets. Kuol with a shot. Saved again. And the two new recruits looking dangerous, both in the wing positions. Ball sliding across at the moment. Bolton pushing down. Nice aggressive play, but he misses on it. Brunt's going to have to slide. Bolton regathers himself. Nice play there by Bolton. Settles it. Oh, that's a poor pass once again. Bolton needs to be passing better than that after he gets a steal. Rathbone pushing in. Bolton with the steal. Rathbone through to Jack Ball. Down to Jones. Settles himself through to Vata, who's got a bit of space. Sets himself. First goal of the season. First goal with the new club. Rocco Vata. Looking dangerous. Looking good. Steps around the defender and travellas it straight past the keeper. Hits the left-hand post for his first for Wrexham. And we go into the break here with that 2 point advantage. A great first half. And a good combination starting to work with Kuol and Vata and Jones playing the striker position. It's exciting to see. We've obviously got the striker, left and right wing, and the cam all very young. None of them over 22 years of age at the moment. So it's exciting times here for Wrexham if we can continue this momentum. But Barnett with a poor pass there. Dobson tries to come up defensively, but unfortunately too aggressive on that one. Ball into the box here. Can we get underneath it? Settles it. We're looking to do a substitution change on that one. I really didn't have my eye too much on the play. And we're lucky that the man was offside on that one. Dobson with the ball here. Through to Vata. Settles himself. Tries to get a pass through to Barnett. Unable to do so. But regathers defensively. Nice play there by him. Dobson through the ball. He's got Jones. Settles himself, but he goes through to Kuol here. Oh, so close. Stanway got across confidently, the keeper. Definitely doesn't want to let in a third here today. Nice play there by Barnett. They're going to say penalty though. Came in too aggressive. And we're going to do a switch out here. Bolton coming on. Sorry, McLean coming on for Bolton on that left back position. 58 minutes in here as well. We've got that 2 point advantage from the first half. Would love to get a third here. Dobson comes up. Nice play there by him. Pass wasn't the best though. Cleared across here. McLean underneath. Does well. Kuol pushing up. Unable to get underneath it. McLean at the moment trailing behind. Brunt sliding across. Nice play there by him. Dobson down to ball. Little chip over the top. Probably wasn't the best. Kuol almost pounced on that one. Very close. Put some pressure on. Ball back down the left-hand side, but McLean with the steal. Down to ball. Finds Kuol on the inside. Steps back around. He's moving himself over to the right-hand side. Rathbone with the ball. Kuol back with it. Settling himself at the moment. Takes a shot, but blocked there by the defender. He's going to be offside on that one. So a little bit clunky when it came to that opportunity there. Let's see what we can do after this one. Defensively, Barnett pushing up. Nice play there by Rathbone, trying to push up aggressively, but he miscues defensively. Clearworth slides across, supports Brunt, but again, the passing has been the thing that's letting us down at the moment. 75% conversion on passing is not where we want to be. We want to be minimum 85%. Clearworth through to Rathbone, down to Ball, down the middle here, through to Vata. Trying to get on the outside, little chip over top to Jones, sets himself, oh, so close. Volleyed it straight across the body of the keeper and unable to curl it into the net on that one. 82nd minute here, we will do a switch out. We will bring on Scar for Barnett, so we'll just give him the game opportunity on the right back position, being that we currently do have that 2-point advantage here against Burrow. Ball here into the middle of the field. McLean underneath it. Down the ball. Through to Jones. He's got Vata on the inside. Finds him. Sets himself. And he gets his second here today. It looked as soon as the ball got to him there. Defence was behind him. He just took his time. And just curled it past the keeper there. 2 goals in his first debut here for Wrexham. Have a look at this. He's already beaten his defender. Keeper had no chance getting across to that one. And that's our third for the match. Now we still have 5 minutes left in the match. Can we potentially get Vata a hat-trick on debut? That'd be a phenomenal start to his career here at Wrexham. And Ball with a nice pass through to Vata here. Gets on the inside. Sets himself. Ricocheted. Unfortunately, unable to get it past him on that one. But a real opportunity to get his third. Nice pass there from Ball. Down into the box. And the combination's working really well. Vata with the ball here. Through the Ball. Wasn't the best pass there from him. Back into the middle here. Telford. But Brunt sliding across. Dobson trying to do the same here at the moment. Nice defensive play there by him. And that's going to round out this one. We do advance here in the Carabao Cup with a 3-0 advantage. And that's a great performance, obviously, by the new recruits, Kuol and Vata. Both debuting here today. And obviously Jones playing that striker position as well. He's definitely dangerous no matter where you put him in the starting lineup at the moment. Jones, 10 out of 10 performance. The same with Vata. And then Dobson, a 9.8. A strong performance from him in the CDM role. Now we're going to jump straight into the third match here, which will go back to the Championship League. We're against Huddersfield, who also got promoted from League One. And they've on a 2-game winning streak as well. So they've won their first 2 into the season. And we've won our first 1 into the season. So let's see who will remain undefeated after today's match. Now with the changes that we'll be looking at doing, we're obviously going to bring Mullen back into the starting lineup. We've got to be wary of Anthony Evans there. He scored 2 goals in his last 3 matches. But we're looking for a big performance from Mullen up front. That's because we will be resting Jones in this one with Kuol moving into the left wing position. We are versing Huddersfield, who go a 5-3-2. And that is the correct lineup, the way we want to see it. 4-2-1-3. FC25 finally got it right. And that is with Elijah Just on the right wing. And then also Kuol on the left wing. Mullen up front. And Rathbone and Dobson both holding down that centre defensive mid position. Ball here at the moment, dances around his defender. Nice play there by him. Sets himself back up for Kuol, but unable to get the ball through to him. Brunt, nice defensive play there by him. Settles himself back. Ball through to Dobson. Down to Rathbone. He's out wide here. Left, little chip over the top to Mullen. Finds himself header. Ooh, keeper with a quick reaction on that one. And a real opportunity to open up the goal scoring there 9 minutes in. Nice little chip over the top there by Rathbone. And Mullen pouncing on it, but the keeper was too good for us. And we still keep it 0-0 here, 12 minutes in. Corner throw in for Huddersfield. Ball's going to slide across here, trying to get in front defensively. Bolton doing the same. He absolutely KO'd himself on that one, laying flat on his face. He does recover though. Gets up. Tries to get across here defensively. Rathbone pushing up as well. But it takes Brunt to slide across there and get in a good defensive position. Dobson steps around his defender. Nice play there by him. Sets it up, but Rathbone gives the ball away easily, but again, Brunt defensively comes up strong. Ball goes wide to Kuol here. Settling himself. Someone's got to get in the box. A little chip in the box there. Mullen sliding, but Maxwell, once again, safe hands. Just rips the ball away from the attacker. And we're unable to do anything on that play. Ball sliding across here. Bolton doing the same. The ball goes wide here. Headley here for Huddersfield. And Dobson, nice defensive play, knocks the ball out over the right-hand side. Barnett pushing down, misses on Kane. Clearworth's going to have to slide across. Healy with a big shot. And Okonkwo with a nice save. Ball through here to Rathbone. Great pass there from Bolton. Counter-attack here, 31 minutes in. Down to Mullen. Down to Kuol here. He does have 3 defenders with him, so not much he can do there. Settles himself. And a pull pass there through the ball. We're hoping Ball would actually hit the line there, but he just stayed back, waiting for the pass. Barnett here, down to Rathbone. Sets himself through to Elijah Just. Gets on the outside. Shot there, but blocked there by Maxwell. 37 minutes in. We could have went left to Kuol there, but we chose to go right, and Elijah Just was in a good position to score that one. But Maxwell, once again, great performance there by the keeper. Cleared out here by Huddersfield. Can we get a goal here before the break? Barnett. Long pass over to Rathbone. Oh, he tried to get a shot up there, but he couldn't do much. It's going to be a penalty here, just outside the box. What can we do here? 28 metres. Is it just in Mullen's range? Roughly around 27, 28 metres is where we're looking. But the wind is not in our favour. And the ball goes just wide of the post with the keeper getting a hand to it. 2 minutes before the break here. Another set piece. Can we deliver on this one? Clearworth underneath. But again, the header with absolute no power on that one. And definitely something we need to look to improve. Bolton sliding down here, but it's going to be the end of the break. We go into it 0-0. Obviously, we had some great battles with Huddersfield in League One. We obviously dominated League One when we did play them, but they've kept their own here. They've kept us scoreless here in the first half. It's all about the second half now. Who scores first potentially wins this match and remains undefeated here in the Championship League. Ball goes wide here. Barnett's going to have to slide across. He's out of position here. Ball's going to get curled in. No, it doesn't. Barnett pushing up at the moment. Nice block there. Okonkwo gets across there as well. Ball down to Dobson. He's going to find Ball. He's got Elijah Just, but he's going to find Mullen on the inside. He's going to find Elijah Just now. Ball back to Mullen off Elijah. Gets on the outside of the fence, but tripped over, and a poor pass there from Mullen. He should have just held it and potentially took a shot there. A little bit of panic in the play at the moment. The ball through to Rathbone. Down to Kuol. Little chip over the top through to Mullen. Tripped a little bit, but he's going to be offside. I reckon he would have been a mil offside. I'll say big toe, if anything. Nope, it's going to be a kneecap and a right hand that he was offside on that one. Unfortunate. There is going to be a switch out here. Vata is going to come on for Elijah Just to round out this match. And this is potentially what we'll be doing. Obviously, we've got the 2 guys coming in. We might do switches out around the 60th minute to give everyone game time throughout the season. Keep everyone happy and keep the development going. Nice long ball through to Kuol, but defensively, Huddersfield come up once again on that one. Nice play there by Clearworth. Back to Dobson. Through to Mullen here. Settling himself. Finds Vata on the outside. Swings it around. Shot. But Maxwell, once again, safe hands. Keeps it out of the net. Mullen trying to avoid the short throw. And that one just went straight over the top of the defender with the wind. And we get the throw in here. Kuol curls it into the box. We've got an injury with Ball. Hopefully not anything too serious. Pass goes over to Barnett here. He tries to find Vata on the inside. Unable to do so. We're still 0-0 at the moment in the 71 minutes. So we don't have much more time to try and get a win here. It's potentially that it's going to be a draw. Both teams playing fantastic defensive play at the moment. Rathbone pushing down, ball with it at the moment, tries to get around the defender, unable to do so. Dobson and Brunt push up there, but a little bit too aggressive, and it's going to be a penalty. Quick play the ball, Huddersfield. Bolton with a nice steal. Pass down the ball here. He finds Mullen, but again, the passing not the best. Mullen's pushing across defensively. Nice play there by him. He's got Vata inside the box. Finds him in the middle. And Vata miscues the header attempt there. That was a real opportunity to get that 1 point. And the sideline knows it. We're now in the last 10 minutes of the match. That was a big, massive opportunity there for Vata. Unable to get a clean header to it. But it was a nice delivery there from Mullen. Ball with it at the moment in the middle of the field. Again, defence slides across, cuts him off on that one. Barnett's going to have to get back here, but the pass goes a little bit too heavy over the sideline. Ball down to Dobson. Long ball down to Vata. Through the ball. Who's going to find Barnett? Who's going to find Vata again? Nice pass through to him. Settles himself in the centre of the field. Long ball. No, he doesn't. Now he does. He finds Mullen. Through to Kuol. Great pass. Shot. There we have it. 89th minute. And Kuol gets his first for Wrexham, and an absolute critical one as well. I thought a big long ball there from Vata, but we decide not to. And then he pulls it back, finds Mullen on the middle of the field. Then he finds Kuol out wide, who then finds the net for his first goal for Wrexham. Hopefully the first of many. Sets himself there between him and the keeper, and he just squeezes it past him on the right-hand side. Just past the hands of the keeper. Maxwell played phenomenally well for Huddersfield, saving every attempt that we had, and we finally were able to break that fortress, scoring the first here. Now we just got to defend up here for the remainder of extra time. We cannot let this go just yet. Brunt sliding down here at the moment. Bolton's also pushed up, trying to get up aggressively. Nice block there from Bolton. And that's going to be it. We pick up the 3 points, and we do obviously knock off Huddersfield and hand them their first loss of the season. But a good performance from them. They've definitely stepped up another level since coming to the Championship League, which is definitely something they needed to do. And the match was 48-52 split on possession, and our man of the match was Mullen with Rathbone a 9.4. Kuol was an 8.8 with the goal scoring, the only one of the match. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously, the transfer window is open. We've got to potentially go to Sean Harvey and discuss who we need to loan out, who we potentially also put on the transfer window list as well, being that we've got some players that we no longer are going to look to use them in the 25-26 season or beyond. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you do hit that like button, as it does help the channel grow. If you're new around here and want to catch up on the series, make sure you do hit subscribe. And for those that have missed any of the episodes, right now in the middle of the screen will be the playlist to this series, and I hope you enjoy it. Once again, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support, and I'll catch you on the next one.